You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
After several days of closed-door testing at the Sepang circuit in Malaysia, it was Pramac Yamaha rider Jack Miller's turn to test the latest prototype of Yamaha's V4 engine. This test marks a crucial moment for the Iwata-based manufacturer, which is preparing to make a major breakthrough ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season. According to sources within the paddock, this test session focused on refining the power characteristics and chassis stability previously tested by Toprak Razgatlioglu and Andrea Dovizioso. Yamaha appears to be seriously considering shedding the image of a soft engine that has long been associated with the M1. With Miller, known for his aggressiveness and expertise in handling powerful motorcycles, the data collected will be crucial for future development. Several observers on the track noted that the sound of Yamaha's V4 engine sounded much more fierce than the previous version. In fact, in some of Sepang's fast corners, Miller appeared able to maintain higher speeds without losing stability, an indication that Yamaha's new aerodynamics are working well. Sources within the Pramac Yamaha team also revealed that Miller provided a lot of positive feedback, particularly regarding power distribution and acceleration efficiency in mid-gear. He also praised the changes to the cooling system and aero fairing, which he claims make the bike easier to control when exiting corners. This bike is starting to show a different identity. The power is ferocious, but it's still smooth in the hands. Yamaha is heading in the right direction, Miller said briefly after the test session. With these positive results, Yamaha is believed to be getting closer to the final version of the V4 engine, which will officially debut at the start of next season. Lynn Jarvis was even reported to have personally overseen the session, indicating the seriousness of this major project. It seems Yamaha no longer wants to be just a challenger, they want to reign supreme on the MotoGP track. And Jack Miller, with the Pramac Yamaha team, is now a key part of the blue revival that is being built. And here's the full news. The Sepang circuit in Malaysia is once again in the MotoGP spotlight. Today, Pramac Yamaha rider Jack Miller officially took to the track to test Yamaha's latest generation V4 engine. After a few days of secret testing by Toprak Razgatlioglu and Andrea Dovizioso, Miller was entrusted with the final evaluation before the next development phase begins. Yamaha appears to be taking this V4 engine project seriously. After years of relying on an inline-4 configuration, they are now entering a new era with a more aggressive, more powerful concept tailored to the demands of modern racing styles. This project is touted as the backbone of Yamaha's revival in MotoGP in 2026. According to reports from the Sepang paddock, this test was held behind closed doors and closely guarded. Only a handful of Yamaha team members were allowed in the pit area. However, several reliable sources report that the new V4 engine demonstrated exceptional performance, with significant improvements in acceleration and top speed. Jack Miller, known for his wild yet efficient riding style, was the ideal choice to test the full capabilities of this bike. In the first few laps, the Yamaha's engine sounded much more aggressive and harsh, a hallmark of a true V4 engine. Miller was even seen pushing the bike to its limits on the main straight, and telemetry results showed a top speed rivaling that of the DUCATI Desmoceticide GP25. Sources within Yamaha stated that the primary focus of this test was on chassis stability, the new cooling system, and the updated aerodynamic package. The front fairing appears sleeker with fins reminiscent of Ducati's aero concept, but with Yamaha's signature design philosophy emphasizing balance and control. Several observers also noted changes to the exhaust system and engine sound. The sound is now heavier, indicating a more linear yet brutal power character at the top end. Miller himself seemed satisfied after the long, 40-lap test session without significant breaks. In a brief interview after dismounting, Miller smiled and said, "Yamaha is starting to find the right direction. This bike has wild power but remains easy to control. I can feel stable grip, especially in fast corners. If it continues to develop like this, Yamaha will be a major threat in 2026. Miller's statement is a strong signal that Yamaha's V4 project is on the right track. Lynn Jarvis and the Japanese technical team were also reportedly present in the pit lane, monitoring every data point and rider reaction. Several senior engineers from YMC, Yamaha Motor Company, even joined the team to observe the engine's performance firsthand. Furthermore, there are indications that Yamaha is preparing two different versions of this V4 engine, one for Pramac Yamaha and another for the main factory team. The main differences lie in the electronic management and power characteristics, tailored to each rider's riding style. This test also serves as a proving ground for Yamaha after years of criticism for the performance of its inline-4 engines, which were considered to lag behind Ducati and Aprilia. Now, this new direction with the V4 configuration symbolizes a technical revolution long awaited by Yamaha fans and engineers alike. Some European media even reported that if the test results continue to be positive, Yamaha plans to expedite the public testing phase in Valencia later this year. This means the MotoGP world could soon see the actual Yamaha V4 on the official track for the first time. With a renewed spirit, a combination of aggressive riders like Jack Miller and mature technical development, Yamaha looks ready to challenge the dominance of Ducati and Aprilia in the 2026 season. This major project could be a turning point in history for the Blue Factory from Iwata, not just to compete, but to return to being the ruler of MotoGP like the Rossi and Lorenzo era. Overcast skies didn't dampen the enthusiasm of new Pramac Yamaha rider Toprak Razgatlioglu as he underwent 2 full days of testing Yamaha's latest V4 engine at the Sepang circuit in Malaysia. This test was part of Yamaha's ambitious plan to return the Iwata manufacturer to its former glory after several seasons lagging behind Ducati and KTM. The first day focused on basic engine performance testing, including acceleration, peak power, and a new cooling system designed to be more efficient for the V4 engine. Yamaha also introduced major updates to the aerodynamic package, a newly shaped front fairing and winglets designed to provide extra stability at high speeds and reduce wheelies on long straights like Sepang. The second day continued with engine durability tests and full race simulation data. Toprak completed a total of over 70 laps, focusing on consistent performance and engine durability at high temperatures. Yamaha engineers noted not only improved engine performance but also significantly reduced tire wear, indicating a more efficient balance of power and traction. The Yamaha V4 engine sounded more aggressive, more solid, and different from the signature inline, for that had been the Iwata manufacturer's trademark for years. This was a long-awaited revolution, a major change that had finally materialized after years of criticism for lagging behind its main rivals in terms of power delivery and acceleration. Over the course of 2 days, Toprak seemed completely at one with the bike. His signature riding style, braking hard in corners, shifting the bike almost impossibly, astonished Yamaha's technicians. He was able to tame the new engine in his own way, displaying the combination of aggression and control that had been his weapon in World SBK. After completing the second day's session, Toprak finally spoke to the media and gave his first impressions of the Yamaha V4 engine. "I was really surprised by the character of this bike," Toprak said with a broad smile. "It has a lot of power, but it's not wild. Yamaha has managed to create a bike that I can still control with my own style. I feel comfortable, and that's important." He also added, "The new aero works very well, especially when accelerating out of corners. It feels like the bike is more attached to the track. This gives me confidence that Yamaha is heading in the right direction. I want to lead this team to a big win next year." Toprak's statement immediately sent the MotoGP paddock into an uproar. Some analysts even believe that Yamaha has finally found the ideal combination of an aggressive rider and a bike that now boasts competitive performance. After the Quartararo era, which briefly triumphed in 2021, Yamaha now appears ready to turn the page with Toprak as the spearhead of their revolutionary project. According to internal leaks, Toprak's performance at Sepang was even 0.4 seconds faster than the lap time set by previous test rider Andrea Dovizioso when using an early prototype V4 engine. This demonstrates significant improvements in power efficiency and stability across every section of the track. Furthermore, Yamaha engineers also confirmed that the new seamless transmission system and dual holeshot device are now working perfectly, approaching the technology used by Ducati. This indicates that Yamaha is starting to venture out of its comfort zone, adopting a more modern and competitive concept. An inside source within the Yamaha team said that Toprak provided valuable input, particularly regarding how the V4 engine reacts under extreme braking and rapid changes of direction. Toprak's unique, often a dancing style on the bike provided crucial data for developing chassis balance and electronic controls. However, Toprak emphasized that Yamaha still has much work to do. There are still areas for improvement. The throttle response in first and second gear is still a bit rough, but that's normal. This is just the first step, and I'm sure Yamaha will improve it, he added optimistically. With these positive test results, Yamaha plans to continue further testing in Qatar and Jerez before the end of 2025 to finalize the engine configuration and aero package. A technical team from Japan will reportedly be on hand to combine the Sepang data with the factory's development. MotoGP fans now have high hopes for the Pramac Yamaha duo of Toprak Razgatlioglu, who is believed to be the new face of Yamaha heading into the 2026 season. Yamaha's bold move to a V4 engine and partnering with a rider with an aggressive character like Toprak could be a historic move, a symbol of the blues revival amidst Ducati's red dominance. Toprak concluded,
You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so